Hello, am I audible? Dr. Siksha Madam, shall we start?
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Shikha this side. Yes, we can start.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
good
you.
afternoon, Shikha Madam, and good afternoon, participants. On the behalf of Vidyalankar Polytechnic, we welcome you once again for Faculty Development Program on NEP 2020. And the topic for the day is Establishment of Academic Bank of Credits. And our guest speaker for the day is Dr. Shikha Maheshwari Madam. She is Associate Professor and Program Coordinator, Manipal University, Jaipur, Rajasthan, and also founder member of UEDU Con Services Private Limited, Ajmer. She has an immense working experience in academics and research with a vision to improve the quality and global relevance of engineering education. She has guided many faculty members of various higher education institutes in NAC, NBA accreditations, and outcome-based education. She possesses sound knowledge for the government recognized rankings such as NIRF, ARIIA, and others, as well like Times, India Today, to name a few. She is highly skilled in strategy planning, organizational development, research, and training focused on quality improvement of educators with an expertise in the quantitative and qualitative matrices and have answers to every expectations from the higher education institutions. She has earned many accolades at the national as well as international level of for imparting quality engineering education to the millennials in her demonstrated history of dedicated 15 plus years of academic career. She also possesses relevant exposure to the managed event related to the curriculum development as per the standards and coordinating administrations. Madam has also earned her PhD in the field of artificial intelligence from Jaipur National University, Jaipur in 2019 and received a MTech degree in computer science from Modi University, Lakshmangad in 2008. She has published a good number of research papers and referred international and national journals and conferences. She had also been serving as a member of editorial board of many national and international referred journals. She has many patents to her credit. She has a keen eye for detail coupled with the sound strategy planning and innovative skills that makes her an accomplished educator as well as consultant. Welcome, Shikha Madam, on behalf of Vidyalankar Polytechnic. Myself, with Professor Sandhya Kumar, welcome you for this session. Over to you, Shikha Madam. You can start the session.
Yes, thank you, Professor Sandhya, for such a warm welcome. And I would also like to thank everyone, all the staff members here with Vidyalankar Polytechnic, and a special thanks to Professor Pradeep Tavre for inviting me for this lecture. So I'm just going to share my screen. Kindly confirm. I hope it's visible now.
Yes, madam, it is shared. Screen is shared. It is visible.
Okay. Thank you. So I would like to welcome all the participants for this FDP on National Education Policy 2020. And as you all know, that today the topic that we are going to discuss here is about the establishment of Academic Bank of Credits. So let me present the agenda. In the next 1 hour, what we are going to discuss here. So the very first thing, we are going to understand about the Academic Bank of Credits, what it is, what are the functions, what are the organizational structure that we are all going to cover after understanding the Academic Bank of Credit. Then it is followed by objectives of AC or Academic Bank of Credits. From now onwards, we are going to use this abbreviated form ABC for Academic Bank of Credits. And this is what we are going to use throughout this session also. Our third agenda is about the organizational structure. And this is very important to know that how the things will work when the learners as well as the college organizations can see their credits. Then comes the fourth agenda about the functions and eligibility criteria. Though the eligibility criteria has revised very recently, so we have included what are the recent eligibility criteria that is stated by UGC. And the last but not least, that is about the implementation and the methodology that we are going to follow for establishment of academic bank of credit. So let's have a quick overview. Let's understand what all this about academic bank of credit. So as we all know that under this National Education Policy 2020, the Government of India has established this academic bank of credit with the intention to enable students across the nation so that they can fulfill their desire for the knowledge. And this is done by providing them the academic flexibility so that they can pick, they can modify whatever the educational path that they are willing to go for. And this will also help in linking the diverse discipline. And at the same time, we are also assisting them in acquiring the foundation for building blocks of their ambitions. So this is actually the major point why we need to have this academic bank of credit so that we can give them academic flexibility. Okay, let's have more about this understanding of academic bank of credit before we move forward. So as we all know that this is going to promote the flexibility of our curriculum framework. Whatever the curriculum that is right now given is sort of rigid. So that is going to be removed if we are going to implement the academic bank of credits within the institution. And therefore, it also promotes the interdisciplinary as well as the multidisciplinary academic mobility of students across all registered higher education institutions. Here I am putting more focus on the keyword registered because only that one are required to be participated in sharing the credit with other institutes. And therefore, this will also enable the appropriate credit transfer mechanism, which are then regulated using the various rules and mechanisms that are enforced by UGC time to time. And it will facilitate the students to choose their own learning path. After this, after choosing the courses or let's say the learning path, the student can then go for the degree or diploma, or let's say the postgraduate diploma, or even any other academic qualification with the principles of multiple entry and multiple exits provided to them. And this can be like anytime, anywhere, and at any level learning. So this is how we are talking about the flexibility instead of a rigid curriculum that is present in these days. So this academic bank of credit, or let's say ABC, is also going to enable all type of integration of multiple disciplines in the higher education sector. And therefore, this will lead to the desired learning outcome by the student. Now, a student can choose their own learning outcome, in which path they would like to take their career forward. This is now with them, along with some sort of enhanced creativity, obviously the innovation, because we are giving them the freedom to come up with some new ideas. Or at the same time, the high order thinking is also implemented and the critical analysis. So this is a sort of package of all the features what we expect from our graduate students. At the same time, this ABC is also going to provide this significant autonomy to the students, because now they are given with the extensive choice of courses for a program of study, which is also obviously the flexibility in curriculum is there. They can now get engaged in the novel course options across the number of higher education disciplines or institutions. Now they can also move from one institution to another if permitted under this academic bank of credit system. So these are all about the basics of academic bank of credit. Let's move ahead and let's talk about the further detail before we go for the establishment of this ABC. Now, the next one is about the objective of academic bank of credit. Till now, we have heard about its flexibility in curriculum, its like providing the various choices with the student. So let's identify that what are the major objectives for which we are talking about the establishment of academic bank of credit. And the very first one is, it obviously going to promote the student centricity. Learner-friendly environment will be provided to them in the higher education sector across the country. It is not limited to only one state or let's say only one group of institutions, but we are promoting a more interdisciplinary approach in higher education across the country. So it is also going to enable a student to select the best courses, or let's say the combination of courses which suit their aptitude, or also at the same time the quest for knowledge as well. So we are also going to permit the student to choose their own pace to study, along with whatever the logistics as well as the cost are associated with the option of these courses. So it means that we are providing the utmost flexibility to the student to cover their academic criteria through this academic bank of credit. Here at this time, we are also going to allow students to tailor their degree, or let's say the specific specialization, rather than undergoing the rigid or let's say the regularly prescribed curriculum, or for the degree or whatever the courses that they are going to opt only from a single university or autonomous college. So this is also going to be changed if we are going to implement the academic bank of credit. And obviously, as already I told you, that it is going to enable the multiple entry points as well as multiple exit, so that they can complete their degrees as per their time requirements, as per their preferences. It is also going to provide the mobility across the various disciplines for obtaining degree, diploma, or let's say the postgraduate diploma, or maybe a certificate program. And even this will be applicable for carrying out the coursework for the PhD programs. So these are all about the objective. It is obviously taking care of all the points in which a student is nowadays suffering related to the rigid curriculum practices across the country. So let's move ahead and let's talk about the functionality of academic bank of credit. As we have already seen here, that here the functionality states like the deposit credits will be awarded by, again, a focus point is on the registered higher education institutions only, where the courses are then pursued by these learners, and the academic bank account of that student will then contain the credit for whatever the course the student has opted for. Only the registered higher education institutions under these regulations are going to open and closure and validate the academic bank accounts of our learners, or rather than students. So not only this, the academic bank of credit is also going to ensure that the credit accumulated are verified, these are correct, and also available for the transfer or redemption as and when required by a student. So it is actually an amalgamation of various existing as well as the futuristic teaching learning model, where students are given full freedom to choose the course. Now they can even opt for accounts along with the physics, which is nowadays not possible. But if we are going to implement this, it is this interdisciplinary practices may be possible, where the student can modify their learning path according to their need, or let's say according to their preferences. So here the consideration of credit will be obtained by students by assessment in theory as well as in practical. And obviously if they are offered, if same are offered as these separate credit courses. Otherwise, whatever we are doing in present scenario, that we are considering a subject for theory or practical. Let's say if we are having an advanced computer networks and a practical is associated with it. Till now, it is considered as one. It will be again one if the course prescribes the practical with this subject. However, if the theory part of advanced computer network is different with, let's say, 4 credit, and the practical part is with the 2 credit, then the total 6 credit will be given to the student if they are going to successfully complete both the theory part as well as the practical part. So here the credit earned and deposited will be deposited with its ABC, and it will be valid for the purpose of redemption for, let's say, for the next 7 years. And it should be ensured by the registered higher education institution that the student credits are valid for the given duration only and only if they have completed their course with the registered institute only. So these are the few functions. Let's talk about the more functions. These are the primary one. So as we have already said about the courses, the choice courses. So here we are not going to restrict them to choose the course from the given set, but all the higher education programs which are coming under the purview of the commission with AICT or ACT will be eligible to get the credit for the students if they completed successfully. Similarly, if the credits in the professional programs of study in respect of other disciplines can also be included here with the approval of their appropriate professional standards that we need to keep in mind. Otherwise, it is difficult to curb the professional practices what we are expecting from our graduates. And these professional standards are generally set up by the central government, or let's say the various bodies are working on this. So here it also going to facilitate the credit recognition, the credit redemption process for all such learners who may not opt according to their individual choices. Let's say for all the courses which may be coming under a particular subject domain, but they just want to fulfill this credit requirement for their degree. That is again going to be awarded with the help of the registered higher education institute. So here we are going to grant freedom to take additional courses of their own choice as per their aptitude, even beyond the curriculum that is prescribed by these organizations, or let's say by the degree programs of university, or let's say autonomous institute. And they are going to accrue all such credits in their respective academic bank account. So till now we have used terms academic bank account and academic bank of credit. So in our upcoming slides, we are going to see where the credits are accumulated, what this academic bank account means, how is it going to open also. This we have covered all under the functionality, all under the implementation part of this academic bank of credit. Let's take few more functions which are though very necessary and also part of this academic bank of credit. So as we have talked about, whatever the credit that is obtained by these students after going, let's say, the skill courses from the registered HEI, that offering vocational degree, maybe some diploma, or let's say the postgraduate diploma, or even the certificate program. You know, all type of degrees are considered here. So that will also be eligible for such type of accumulation as well as the redemption of credit through this academic bank of credit. So there is like no restriction that all the courses will be of one type or of one domain are under the postgraduate programs only. If the student prefer to opt for one such advanced course which is under the postgraduate program, now he or she can opt for it, and the credit associated with that particular course is now going to be given in the learner's bank account, academic bank account, once he or she complete that course. So here the credit obtained by undertaking all these courses which are with the registered higher education institution during or after this academic year 2021 or 22 alone are eligible for the credit transfer or the credit accrual or credit redemption also using the facility of ABC. And finding out all these purposes of academic bank of credit, here the commission is going to provide the financial as well as the administrative assistance to the ABCs as it may deem fit. So this is the extension of the services or the functionality that is provided to each institute having this ABC for their learners so that they can have the curriculum flexibility. let me move ahead and let's see what about the eligibility criteria for approval of all the registered higher education institutions to get themselves registered with the Academic Bank of Credit. So as per this UGC notification, which was published on December 28, 2021, now all universities as well as colleges and all other autonomous educational institutions which are registered can take part in this Academic Bank of Credit system, irrespective of their NEP or NIRF ranking. Earlier, the ranking is required to be there when somebody wants, when some of these institutes want to go for such type of setup with Academic Bank of Credit. That has been now removed and it is open for all. Only the thing is that we should keep in mind the institute should be registered as per the rules, as per the laws which are set up by the higher authorities. So the eligibility criteria has now cut shortened to accommodate as many institutes as possible. This is as per the latest advancement that has been carried out under this ABC. So we are now going to see how all these things are implemented, how we are going to create the Academic Bank of Credit, how we are going to implement it both at the student side as well as at the institutional side. So before going into this whole process, let's have a quick view of all the features of this ABC platform. I'm sure by now we have already gone through all the features of this ABC platform, but this is just going to be a quick overview or review, whatever we have seen now. Here, every learner, or let's say the student, will be registered for a unique Academic Bank of Credit ID. And it is going to be shared between the academic institute as well as the learners, obviously the account holder, so that the academic institute, whenever the learner opts for any course, they can get their credits when the course is completed successfully. So this is how the credit will be accumulated in their bank account, right? So similarly, we can also use this platform to view the total credit that is accumulated by a particular learner or a student. Either student can also see this, or the institution where maybe the learner is opting, let's say, for another new course, they can also view it at single glance. So here the selection of multiple credits for, let's say, the conveyance of the transfer or redemption can also be done with the help of this Academic Bank of Credit if implemented successfully. Here the transfer request, let's say if a student want to transfer to some other institute or university, they can put a request using this feature of ABC platform. And apart from that, they can also see whether the request is accepted, if it is denied, what is the reason, and what will be the next, the step where they can get all their credit transfers reinitiate in case if it is not accepted at their own convenience. So this is all over the features of ABC platform, that it asks the learner to get it registered under this ABC, then select credit for transfer. Then ABC sends an AI for verification and approval. And once it is approved, the credit will be redeemed either into a degree, or let's say diploma, or maybe postgraduate diploma or certificate. Again, there may be case of multiple entries or multiple exit in case if a student want to go for redemption at various steps. So this is all going to be covered now with its implementation part. So this is how the workflow for the implementation purpose. It says that the whole workflow is now divided into 5 steps. The very first one is about the registration, which we are expecting from student side once the ABC is associated with the higher education institute, the registered one only. Okay. The second process is all about after the successful registration is login. Then comes the transfer initiation, and we are assuming that before this transfer initiation, there will be some course credit is into the account of that particular learner. And once the transfer has been initiated by the learner, the credit transfer process will be taken care by the academic institutions. Then the last step, once the transfer is initiated, it is now going to be completed with the help of request status, whether it will be accepted or it may be denied, right? So in this workflow or in this further implementation part, we are going to cover each of these 5 processes one by one. So the very first step says that if you are going to get this academic bank of credit, the implementation part starts with the student side, and the students are required to register by logging in at www.abc.digilocker.gov.in. Till now, we were using the facilities. Many of us are using the facility of DigiLocker, in which we are keeping all our documents, which and when required can be seen for, for various authorization purpose. So this is just an extension of that. We have kept abc.digilocker.gov.in. So once the student logins, the very first window that appears is somewhat of shown here. Here the My Account tab is there, in which it provides the feature of login either by a student or by university. Here in this whole process of implementation, our main concern is our stakeholder, that is a student. So we are going to see how the student is going to process this, because one of these implementation criteria as the rule is also states that the higher education institutions should provide the proper counseling as well as the help to students so that they can set up their academic bank of credit account successfully. They are also required to provide the mentoring so that they can transfer it, they can choose a subject accordingly, and so on. So this whole process should be taken care by the faculty members so that they can assist the learners as and when required. So if a student goes for this site, the login appears here and the login options are given here, like login as student or login as university. Let's say obviously the student is going to select login as student only. Then the next is, so whenever they are going to click on my account and login as a student, it now asks for sign up with DigiLocker. And it also asks that if you're already having an account, you can directly sign. Otherwise, for sign up into this account, one is required to have their mobile number associated with Aadhaar or the Aadhaar number. Also, if they are already this account holder for DigiLocker, then they can directly put their username also. After putting this mobile number or let's say Aadhaar number or maybe username, OTP will be given to the user on their registered mobile number. Once the OTP is entered by the user, the further process for going into depth of this academic bank of credit functionality will be shown. So these are the 3 screens what are generally preferred whenever we are having the very first account of account sign up by the learner. Let's go to the next screen and see what happens if the user or the student has put the correct OTP over there. Now, because this is going to be the very first time sign up, they are required to enter a PIN, a security PIN. So that will be used for the next time when they want to see their accumulated credit or transfer request, right? So they are required to set up a PIN. And once this PIN setup and PIN verification is carried out, the student are given a unique ABC ID. And it also shows a message that ABC account has been created. So now they can, after getting signed in here, they can go to the dashboard. Let's see how the dashboard looks like. Yes, so this is the student dashboard. Once go to dashboard of previous screen was clicked by the user, the ABC is going to fetch the data which is linked with that ABC ID, if the ID is already existing, right? In case of a new ID, if it is now created, obviously the total academic credit will be shown as 0. And ABC ID will also be shown here on the topmost right hand side once the student log in here. So for no user, generally no credit added is generally shown here in this window. Otherwise, the list of courses in which a student has earned the credit will be shown here. That screen also we are going to see in our next few slides. So this is the very first dashboard screen. Whenever a new user logs in, he is able to see, he can now set the photograph, he can now, take a record, ABC ID and so on. Now they can also choose courses in which they want to go for transfer also. Let's see it. Then comes the student dashboard features. So as I have already told you that student is going to provide it with this ABC ID to the corresponding academic institution so that they can associate whatever the credit earned by that particular student into the account of this student, right? So if they are pursuing, or let's say if they have even completed, the ID is required to be shared with all such registered higher education institution in which the student has opted for some course. And therefore, it is going to upload the credit against students' ABC ID on DigiLocker, which is again a part of National Academic Depository. So once all such type of academic record is taken care by the institute, right, the credit score is now uploaded at the academic institution site also. So it is going to be, updated at both ends, at the end of learner as well as at the end of institution, which is going to provide the credit. Because institution is also keeping a database that how many learners have successfully completed the course, so that in case of any transfer, or let's say in case of anything, any view, any record by the student, that can be presented. And this is going to be reflected automatically into the student account if university or autonomous institute or any institute in which the student was pursuing the course is updating their database. Also, there is one more thing that should be noted down here, that the student cannot directly upgrade their credit in this ABC, right, using their ID. It has to be done by the institute, by the university or the autonomous institute in which the student was pursuing their courses. So this is the responsibility of the institute to update their learners, their students' academic bank of credit on time so that they can take use of it, either for redemption or let's say either for their transfer to other institute also.
शिखा मैडम,
Yes, yes.
मैम इफ पॉसिबल थोड़ा हिंदी में भी बोलिए ना, हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट दोनों तरह.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
ओके,
Sure.
थैंक यू मैडम.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So हम इसमें अब आगे चलते हैं और हमारा जो एकेडमिक बैंक ऑफ क्रेडिट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन है उसका हम नेक्स्ट पार्ट देखते हैं. ओके, सो प्रीवियसली जो हमने देखा था दैट वाज रिलेटेड टू zero credit, right? Because student just created a account, a newly account, right? Now after some time, when student got some credit in his or her account, the credit will be shown here. If you remember, previously no courses added yet was shown here on this window. पर अब यहाँ पर credit accumulation के साथ साथ यहाँ पे ये credit history भी बता रहा है कि let's say on this date, the academic institution University of Delhi has given 8 credit for a particular course. Similarly, like on another date, the University of Delhi has given another credit set from IGNOU, from IIT Delhi. So every institute is required to update the credit history of the student. और ये काम सिर्फ और सिर्फ institute का है, ना कि student खुद upload करेगा. Okay, so here we can also see the detailed subject wise credit. अगर मुझे ये देखना है कि University of Delhi इसमें कितना credit एक student ने किस किस courses में लिया है, okay, the program was like BBA. So I just need to click on this expand button under the credit accumulation window, right? So it is a flexibility where one can see that in which courses the student has accumulated the credit. Let's see what happened if I click on this expand button under this credit accumulation window. Okay, so here if I have expanded that, see the total credit which was given here, which was mentioned here, 94, right? 94 credit description. Sorry. I'm so sorry, just got lost. Yeah, so the 94 credit for which we have expanded this window is now shown here. See all the courses, their subject course, the course under which that particular course, the particular subject was associated, the year for which it was, the credit was given has been considered here in the credit history window. So here we can see each and every course that is opted by the student by various institutes and under a single window. So detailed subject wise credit distribution view can be seen here with the help of ABC. It seems to be a multi-purpose facility. In fact, the learners can also see that how and from where they are getting the credit associated with every course, the transfer decision that they are required to take on the basis of credit, that can also be done with the help of this view of credit accumulation. Let's move ahead. हम थोड़ा आगे बढ़ते हैं and see now. अभी तक स्टूडेंट ने 178 टोटल क्रेडिट्स फ्रॉम द वेरियस इंस्टीट्यूट लाइक यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ दिल्ली, इग्नू, IIT दिल्ली, वो सब उसने एक्यूमुलेट किया है. नाउ वंस सम क्रेडिट हैज बीन गिवन इनटू दिस अकाउंट ऑफ द लर्नर, हमारे पास एक ट्रांसफर क्रेडिट बटन इनेबल हो जाता है. थ्रू दिस ट्रांसफर क्रेडिट बटन द लर्नर और लेट्स से द स्टूडेंट वो अपना क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं एक दूसरी इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए, सो दैट वो अपना आगे का कोर्स जो भी उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट है, जो भी उनकी इच्छा है, उसके हिसाब से वो परस्यू कर पाए, या फिर वो ये ट्रांसफर क्रेडिट अपने रिडीम भी कर सकते हैं ताकि उनको सर्टिफिकेट या डिप्लोमा या पीजी डिप्लोमा या डिग्री जो भी क्रेडिट के मुताबिक जो आती है उसके हिसाब से उन्हें दी जाएगी. अगेन दीज आर गोइंग टू बी वैलिड एज पर द लॉज ऑफ द UGC स्टेटेड हियर इन द July 28, 2021 notifications. So here, once the credit has been accumulated by the student, they are now required to click on the transfer credit button. So now let's see what happens if they are going to click on this transfer credit button. See, they are required to, accept few terms and conditions. And it says that if once the credit transfer is initiated, it cannot be rolled back. वो वापस नहीं हो सकता है, ना वो modify हो सकता है, ना वो cancel हो सकता है. And this is because if we are giving flexibility of choosing the courses as per their requirement or let's say their aptitude, right? So they should know that where the student is transferring the credit. So that's why this credit transfer is once initiated, cannot be cancelled or modified. So also it states that you can transfer credit from multiple institutions through multiple requests. दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी की एक रिक्वेस्ट है, इग्नू की दूसरी रिक्वेस्ट है, IIT दिल्ली की तीसरी रिक्वेस्ट है, right? So in that case, we have accumulated all credit and now we are transferring it one by one. अगर क्रेडिट इन यूनिवर्सिटीज को अप्रूव कर देती है तो जितनी क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर की रिक्वेस्ट की गई थी वो वाले क्रेडिट्स जो हैं वो फ्रीज हो जाएंगे. मतलब उनको अब हम वापस से कहीं और रिडीम नहीं कर पाएंगे या हम उनको और आगे ट्रांसफर नहीं कर पाएंगे. जितने बाकी बचे हुए क्रेडिट्स हैं दैट विल बी अवेलेबल फॉर फर्दर ट्रांसफर. सो इट आल्सो स्टेट्स दैट you need to check the track transfer request section for updates on the transfer request. या तो अप्रूव है या रिजेक्शन है तो क्यों है, उन सबका स्टेटस हम ट्रैक ट्रांसफर रिक्वेस्ट सेक्शन में जाकर देख सकते हैं. And obviously the credit transfer is always a subject to the discussion of the universities where the credit is required or has to be transferred. Once the student accept all these conditions, right? उसके बाद वो ट्रांसफर के लिए प्रोसीड कर सकता है. The next window of transfer is somewhat the second window here, right? जहां पे लिखा हुआ आ रहा है ट्रांसफर क्रेडिट, कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी डिटेल्स, कहां से आप अपना क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर करना चाहते हैं, कौन से कोर्स के लिए करना चाहते हैं और उसकी स्ट्रीम डिटेल क्या है। तो इस तरीके से हम जो भी यूनिवर्सिटी हम सेलेक्ट कर देंगे जहां से हमें अपने क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर करने हैं, कोर्स डिटेल देंगे, उसके बाद हमें क्रेडिट सेलेक्ट करना होगा। तो हमें यहाँ पर जो भी हमारी एप्रोप्रिएट जिस भी यूनिवर्सिटी से हम चाहते हैं क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर हो उसकी डिटेल डालनी है। एंड आफ्टर डूइंग ऑल दिस वी आर रिक्वायर्ड टू क्लिक ऑन प्रोसीड टू क्रेडिट सिलेक्शन। Okay, so now once we have given the choice of the university, right, that I just want to transfer the credit, let's say from Jawaharlal Nehru University, and the subject name will be shown over there. So I just need to put a checkbox, a tick, right, okay, against the name of the university, the course name, the subject name, and obviously the credit. This year में वो earn किया गया था credit, वो भी यहाँ पर choose हो जाएगा। तो हमने यहाँ पे देखा कि स्टूडेंट ने चेक बॉक्स है उस पे जाके टिक किया है, उसने ये बताया है कि उसे कौन से सब्जेक्ट की क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर करने की इच्छा बताइए। Once all these choices has been made, the learner are now required to click on proceed to transfer credit. Okay, so this is the second window. Once we have chosen the university followed by choosing the subject for which we want to transfer the credit, now comes the confirmation. Now हमने पिछली वाली विंडो में 3 यही सब्जेक्ट चूज किए थे, यहाँ पे एक तरह से कंफर्मेशन दिया गया है और बताया गया है कि जो क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर रिक्वेस्ट है वो किस कोर्स के लिए, बेनिफिशियरी इंस्टीट्यूशन कौन सा है, वो कहाँ के लिए ट्रांसफर की गई है। Obviously, the learners, the student are required to agree to all the terms and conditions if they want to create this type of transfer request. Once they accept these terms and conditions, they can now click on the request for credit transfer. Okay. So once the request for credit transfer has been initiated by the learner, right, the credits will be frozen for the selected institution and the learner may not be able to reuse the same set of credit for the other institution transfer. The same warning has been shown to the student. Again, they need to confirm. Still, they have option. If they want to cancel it, they can go backward by putting the cancel, by putting a click on this cancel button. Otherwise, if they are processing this request, a unique request ID will be shared with all these learners who are now putting or initiating the transfer request. Once this request has been initiated, now they can go back to their portal. वो अपना स्टेटस जो है वो जाके चेक कर सकते हैं कि उनकी ट्रांसफर रिक्वेस्ट जो है वो एक्सेप्ट हुई है या रिजेक्ट हुई है। आगे हम उसी का देखने वाले हैं। Okay, so here अभी तक हमारे पास जब हमने डैशबोर्ड देखा था फर्स्ट टाइम, जब एक नया लॉगिन था तब हमारे पास कोई भी कोर्स नहीं थे यहाँ पर। जब वो सेकंड टाइम कुछ कोर्सेज का क्रेडिट एक्यूमुलेट करके आया है लर्नर, दी courses and the academic institution from which the credit has been accumulated can be seen here as a history. It can also be expanded, that we have already seen. Now, at this stage, when the learner has initiated the request of credit transfer, there will be a new button enabled here, that is check request status. अभी तक सिर्फ ट्रांसफर क्रेडिट था, क्योंकि उसने पूरे ट्रांसफर नहीं किए क्रेडिट, इसीलिए अभी भी ये इनेबल्ड है। इफ यू हैव जस्ट नोटिस, अभी तक सिर्फ 50 क्रेडिट उसने ट्रांसफर करने की रिक्वेस्ट लगाई थी, जबकि टोटल क्रेडिट एक्यूमुलेटेड है 178। अगर ये टोटल क्रेडिट एक्यूमुलेटेड जो भी थे वो पूरे ट्रांसफर हो जाते, देन ऑब्वियसली द ट्रांसफर क्रेडिट बटन विल बी डिसेबल्ड फ्रॉम दिस प्लेटफॉर्म। सो नाउ here the student can again initiate a new transfer request for other institute, right? Or at the same time they can also check the request status. तो अगर हम वहां पे रिक्वेस्ट आईडी अगर हमने नोट किया है नहीं किया है वो भी यहाँ पे दिखेगा। एक बार ओके अगर हम वहां पे प्रेस करते हैं, the student is taken back to the dashboard. So let's see what happens if the student click on this check request status here. they can see all the transfer request, जितनी भी उसने यूनिवर्सिटी का किया था, जो भी स्टेटस है उसकी रिक्वेस्ट का, वो सारा आपको एक विंडो पे दिख जाएगा। देखिए यहाँ पे एक ट्रांसफर आईडी लगाया गया है, जो उसका जैसे ही उसने रिक्वेस्ट पे क्लिक किया था, जो जनरेट हुआ है, उसने स्टेट पे रिक्वेस्ट डाली, कहाँ से उसने अपने क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर करने की बात कही है, कितने ट्रांसफर करने हैं और उसका क्या स्टेटस है। स्टेटस विल बी आइदर पेंडिंग और अप्रूव्ड। अप्रूव्ड में यहाँ पे हमारे पास थोड़ी सी और डिटेल भी आती है। अप्रूव्ड क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर, और जो भी डेट थी जिस दिन भी ये एक्ट हुआ है पूरा, वो सारा उसका डेट भी यहाँ पर, जिस दिन ये ट्रांसफर अप्रूव हुआ है उसकी डेट भी आती है। पेंडिंग स्टेटस है, पेंडिंग में हो सकता है यहाँ पे हमें एक आगे अगर कहीं भी कोई रीजन वगैरह मांगती है यूनिवर्सिटी, तो हमें यहाँ पे एक आगे इंफॉर्मेशन बटन दिखता है, जिसपे हम क्लिक करके ये मालूम कर सकते हैं कि व्हाट इज द रीजन ऑफ the pending, or let's say what is the reason for rejection also. In case of rejection, the student can again put the request for transfer with all the corrections that is required. Okay, let's see. Yes, so here the pending status says क्या रीजन है ट्रांसफर का और स्टेटस क्या है। अगर रिजेक्ट हुआ है तो क्यों रिजेक्ट हुआ है, उस यूनिवर्सिटी की कमेंट है, वो भी यहाँ पे देखेंगे। तो यहाँ पे इस स्लाइड में तीन स्टेटस दिखाए गए हैं। वन इज पेंडिंग, another is approved, and the rejected, right? So in case of approval, one can see that whether it was approved, change of program, whatever the reason that is stated by the student can also be seen here, right? So there may be only three cases of pending, approved, or rejected one. Right? So this is how the process of credit transfer takes place. So if we talk about, yes. So this was all till now, whatever we have talked was all about the learner's perspective. Let's see what happens at the institution side. When there is some request for credit transfer, whether it is required to be approved or it is required to be rejected, that can be seen again with the same login, but now login as university or login as institute. So this is the dashboard. Once the institute gets login into the system, they can search their records. They can also see the various upload status or the record status, whether it was published or anything that can be required to be managed with the credit process of learners. So only all institute which has set up this ABC, their academic bank of credit, are able to get logged in. And this is again done with the help of National Academic Depository, DigiLocker system. And here the academic institution are required to click on the academic bank of credits, right? It will be available with NEP system of the institutions already. So here all transfer requests, because अभी हमने एक स्टूडेंट का देखा, ऐसे ही हमारे पास कई सारे स्टूडेंट होंगे जो कि अपनी ट्रांसफर रिक्वेस्ट लगाते हैं, right? So we can see all such transfer requests for a given institute, or let's say for a particular institute here using this window, right? We can see the transfer ID, the name of the student here, the date of request, the course for which they have applied the credit transfer, the number of credits that they would like to transfer here, whether the request is approved or rejected, whatever the detail is there, even the status is new, right? If they have given a new request for the credit transfer, that can also be checked with the help of this single window. And again, we can click on this detail button, the expand button under this credit transfer request to see that for which courses the student has requested the transfer of credit. Okay, so if I click on that expand window, right, I can see the university, the subjects, the course, the number of credit a student has request for the transfer. Now, the institute is having two options, either to accept the request of transfer or reject this transfer request. Again, both can be done here, right? Using these two buttons, which are at this bottom of the window. The accept transfer request as well as the reject transfer request. So in case of rejection, we have already seen the student will get that what is the reason of the rejection. Now, once this rejection is carried out by the institute, right? So they also need to give the reason of the rejection. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so here the institution, this we have already discussed, the institution will either approve or reject the transfer request. Okay, so in case if they are going to reject the transfer request, they are required to, the institute is required to mention the reason कि transfer request जो था student का वो क्यों reject किया गया, और उसके बाद एक reject button भी press होगा यहाँ पर जो कि ये बताएगा कि इस particular reason के साथ आपकी credit transfer request जो है वो reject की जाती है. ओके और वही अगर एक्सेप्ट हुआ, दिस इज द सेकंड केस, राइट, अगर एक्सेप्ट हो गया तो एक वापस से यहाँ पे एक जनरल इंफॉर्मेशन आएगी कि जितने भी क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर की रिक्वेस्ट इनिशिएट की गई थी स्टूडेंट की तरफ से वो सारे फ्रीज हैं इस पर्टिकुलर इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए, और वही पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट अपनी वापस से दूसरी ट्रांसफर रिक्वेस्ट नहीं डाल सकता है इन्हीं क्रेडिट को यूज करते हुए. सो दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड टू बी एक्सेप्टेड, this warning is required to be accepted by the institute as well. So once they click on this accept button, the status of student's request will get modified. Okay, so this was all about the student level as well as the institution level. Now the fourth one, that is how we can use this academic bank of credit even for searching the credit record. तो उसमें क्या करना होता है, अगर जैसा एक इंस्टीट्यूट अपना स्टूडेंट का जो भी एनरोल है उनके क्रेडिट जब अपलोड करना चाहेगी, सो दे आर रिक्वायर्ड टू सर्च दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट यूजिंग देयर ABC ID. So this facility is to search the student credit information, right? They can also see, they can obviously upload the new credit that is earned by the student, as well as they can also see that how many credits are already accumulated by this particular learner. Okay, so they need to put only their ABC ID of that particular learner or the student, and then they can see the whole detail of that particular learner. उसका जो भी उसने अपना learning path modified, जो भी उसने किया है specialized, that can be seen here with this ABC ID as well. So this was all about the platform. Now, if we talk about the monitoring, support, and quality assurance by the universities and ABC, because if we are rolling out any process, there should be assurance of the quality in maintaining that process, and obviously a proper monitoring is required so that in case अगर कोई यूनिवर्सिटी या लर्नर वो कहीं पे भी अटकते हैं या कहीं पे भी वो रुकते हैं, they need any help, that can be carried out. So we can also able to identify the bright learners path, whatever they are selecting at this point of time, and how they have taken their career well in the choice of subject in which they opted for. So there should be a proper monitoring, a proper support, as well as the quality assurance to keep the things in a good flow for the nation, in fact by the universities as well as by the learners. So let's talk about all these monitoring as well as the support things. So here we are saying that this is the responsibility of higher education institutions which are registered to monitor the development and obviously the proper operational of this ABCs. So this is going to be at the university level and at the level of their affiliated autonomous college, right? If some autonomous colleges or the affiliated colleges are there, that is again required to be governed by the universities through which they are affiliated. So the registered higher education institution are going to offer this teacher or let's say the staff training, the mentoring, academic and administrative audit, as well as other measures so that we can have the improved quality of the academic bank of credit facility also. And definitely, if we are having a word with our employees, then the promotion of all these multidisciplinary education, obviously with the support of ABC, in which we can have the various form of faculty development program rolled out. For quality improvement programs also can be rolled out, so that we can enable our staff and they can monitor, they can support the learners then. Here the quality assurance of the implementation of academic bank of credit, mostly at the level of these registered universities, or let's say the autonomous colleges, will be developed by the university or by the autonomous colleges itself. Right, and this can be done either with the help of the IQAC, which generally used to monitor, which generally used to go for the quality assurance of all the processes throughout the institute, throughout the universities, or there may be some other support mechanism, which may be again decided by the university or the institute level itself. So we also assume here, we are expecting in fact, that all such registered higher education institutions which are going to opt for this facility of academic bank of credit, they are going to upload annually on their website itself, like what we are doing for NIRF or NEP, all the reports of activity that has been taken under this academic bank of credit. Also, all the measures that has been taken for the quality enhancement, for quality assurance, for quality sustenance also, and all other measures that has been taken care by the IQAC, or let's say the support mechanism, so that the flawless work of ABC is carried out at the campus. So we also expect that there will be a academic, bank of credit grievance redressal mechanism, which is going to address all the grievances, all the appeals that is made by the student only. And this is going to be monitored either at the central level, at central government level, maybe UGC can also issue some grievance redressal mechanism in coming days. And at level of every higher education institution, it is required to address whatever the grievance, whatever the appeals that has been made by the student. So this is all the monitoring and the support and the quality assurance that we are expecting from the universities who are now going to opt for academic bank of credits. Okay, so we are obviously on the end of this presentation, and here I just want to take another minute to summarize what we have understood about this academic bank of credit, that it is going to promote the curriculum flexibility, the inter as well as the multidisciplinary choice of courses by learners as per their aptitude, as per their wish also. Right? This is the objective of ABC, so that the student can decide their own learning path instead of sticking to the rigid curriculum framework, and also at their own cost and whatever the pace that they opt for their learning. So they can get their certificate, or let's say the diploma or postgraduate diploma or any degree. And this can be facilitated with the option of multiple entry as well as multiple exit throughout their, the course of learning duration. So we have also seen about the organizational structure. We have seen about the functions, about the eligibility criteria, which is now including all institute, all registered institute of the country. And we have seen about the implementation of this ABC, both at the student side as well as the institution side. So that was all from my end. I would now like to invite the questions.
Yes, participants, anyone who want to ask any question from Shikha madam? Hello. Ma'am, one question is there in chat box. Is this implemented in school level also?
So this is particularly for higher education institutions and which are registered. So we are talking about all after, after the schooling gets over. Now, instead of asking the student कि हम उसको एक जो rigid हमने curriculum बना रखा है कि हाँ आपको अगर commerce लेना है तो आप इसी stream में आगे जाएंगे, you can't study physics. तो हम उससे उसको यहाँ पर थोड़ी flexibility provide कर रहे हैं. If वो learner एक 12th करने के बाद अपना फिजिक्स और अकाउंट्स और लेट्स से फिजिक्स एंड इकोनॉमिक्स या ऐसा कुछ भी कॉम्बिनेशन जो अभी प्रेजेंटली नहीं है पॉसिबल, वो ऑप्ट कर पाए. दिस इज ओनली फॉर द हायर एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन.
ओके मैम, मैं भी एक क्वेश्चन पूछना चाह रही थी. स्टूडेंट्स जो ऑलरेडी हमारे पास ऑलरेडी प्लेटफॉर्म है स्वयं MPTL,
हाँ,
उसके जो कोर्सेज करेंगे उसका कहाँ क्रेडिट?
उसका भी क्रेडिट, बिकॉज ये मैंने बात कवर की है कि वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली द करिकुलम विच इज गिवन बाय द विच इज रोल्ड आउट बाय द इंस्टीट्यूट, बाय द यूनिवर्सिटी, बट एवरीथिंग विच इज कवर्ड बाय the authorities, by the AICTE as well as NCTE, and all those categories like NPTEL, SWAYAM, all will be come under this academic bank of credit. जैसे हमने यहाँ पे जवाहरलाल नेहरू यूनिवर्सिटी के आगे एक प्रोग्राम देखा और हमने एक उसका कोर्स देखा और फिर क्रेडिट देखा, इसी तरीके से जो भी स्वयं पोर्टल पे जाके अपने क्रेडिट अर्न करता है स्टूडेंट, उस पोर्टल का नाम आएगा, उसका जो भी प्रोग्राम है वो आएगा, followed by the name of the course and the date of completion, followed by the credit also. So यहाँ हम सिर्फ रिस्ट्रिक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं कि सिर्फ हम यूनिवर्सिटी या हम जो भी हमारी ऑटोनॉमस एफिलिएटेड संस्थान है हम सिर्फ उन्हीं की बात कर रहे हैं. ऐसा नहीं करके हम सभी एफिलिएटेड प्रोग्राम्स जो कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से रिकग्नाइज्ड है, हम उन सभी को यहाँ पर इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हैं. जहां तक प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज की बात है, उसके लिए भी ये कहा गया है यहाँ पर कि आपका जो the authorities who are governing, who are taking care of this professional courses, that will taking care of the number of credits that is going to be associated with all such subjects. I hope that I have cleared the doubt of yours, ma'am.
Yes, yes, madam. One more thing I wanted to ask you.
Sure.
This academic bank of credit will be maintained by, because see, education is a state subject, so it will be maintained by state government, or it will be maintained by the central government?
It is actually maintained by the, it is actually maintained centrally. Right, obviously, government are going to play their role as and when required, right? But it is a centrally governed mechanism, right? It will be, the UGC is now going to play an important role in monitoring as well as in maintaining, in addressing the grievances, appeals. So it is going to be monitored and maintained centrally so that it can come across, it can cover all the states with all the prestigious institute across the nation. Okay, because we are not restricting our students to move in a particular state only, but after accumulation of required number of credit, they can go, they can opt for any other courses from the prestigious institute also.
Yes.
Now, yeah.
I know. Okay, it's okay. But I just wanted to know that if the student is moving from one college to other, then who will authenticate the degree? Final last में जो पढ़ेगा वो college उसको authenticate करेगा degree को, मतलब वो मुझे थोड़ा सा doubt था, इसलिए मैंने आपसे पूछ लिया.
As such, there is no, the format of degree has been given. What I assume, looking to all the previous discussions, the various blogs, the various chats, as well as the various FDP that has been carried out in NEP and that, there will be some mention of the credit transfer from the institute through which the learner or the student has earned the credit. That is required to be mentioned. This is what I hope. Okay, because till now I haven't also seen any specific, the format which is sitting any. Yes.
Yeah, because this problem will arise in future, because when the student is moving from one college to another, then who is the final authority to authenticate any degree?
So no, okay, it won't be like somebody is just doing one course and getting the degree from IITs. It won't be like that, but there will be a mention of number of credit that has been accumulated by that particular learner from the various institutes. That mention will, I'm sure that it will be there.
Okay. Thank you so much, madam. And my participants, if anyone want to ask any question from Shikha madam. Hello. Ma'am, your session was really very informative and it was in detail, so शायद इसलिए हमारे participants को उतना doubt नहीं है. मुझे ही सबसे
Thank
ज्यादा
you, ma'am.
doubt था. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being with us, ma'am. Thank you for
Yes.
accepting our invitation. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot for inviting me
Yes,
to
ma'am.
this particular, part of this FDP. And this is really nice to have such a wonderful, people here who have gathered to receive me. Thank you all for your
Thank
patience
you.
also.
Thank
I
you,
still
ma'am.
invite if there are any questions, I can be reached here. I have given the whole this contact information here, bit.ly/Maheshwari Shikha. I can be reached through this site also.
Okay, thank
Thanks
you,
a lot.
ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, and the participants, if our speaker for the next workshop is ready, we'll start our session soon. So I will just talk to them, and if they are ready, we'll start our session. Thank you, Sikha madam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks all. Take care, everyone. Stay
Yes,
safe.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Rohit sir, Madhvi miss, if you are there in the meeting, can we start the session? It is a bit early. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we start the session, Rohit sir?
Yes, ma'am, we can. Because
Okay.
before Madhu ma'am starts, we need to give some information to them.
Okay, sir. Okay. So good afternoon, participants. Let us proceed further with our workshop session. Let me introduce for the speaker today. Our first speaker is Professor M. Madhvi ma'am. She is senior lecturer in Vidyalankar Polytechnic, Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. She has 20 plus year of teaching experience. She is instrumental in setting up the alumni committee and NBA coordinator for the department also. And she is expertise in power electronics, renewable energy and electric vehicle. And the topic for today is how to create a quiz or exam in Moodle. Our second speaker for this session is Professor Rohit Samasar. He is lecturer in Vidyalankar Polytechnic, Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Sir has 20 plus years of teaching experience, and he is a research and development committee convener at Vidyalankar Polytechnic. His expertise in embedded system, digital design, and PCB making. And the topic of workshop is teaching with Moodle. So welcome Madhvi Miss and Rohit sir. Over to you. You can start the session.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. So before we start with the session about this Moodles with quiz and exam, we just want some volunteers, or we want everybody to participate in this. So for that, I need your I just want you all to just raise your hands who are willing to participate in this so that you can make a quiz on Moodles. Because for that, we have to give username and password to you so that you can log in as in faculty and you can prepare a quiz over there. While ma'am is going to teach you how to prepare a quiz, simultaneously, even you can make a quiz over there. So we just want you all to just raise your hands whom are willing to do this, so that we will come to know who all are there, so that we will assign them the username and password to them. And Pratik sir, if it will be better if you can tell me who have raised their hands.
Yes, participants, please raise your hands because it is interactive session. Unless until you perform and see it, it is not possible to understand. So please raise your hand and sir will guide you what to do. You just raise your hand and Rohit Sharma sir will guide you. Sir, Snehal Patil madam has raised her hand.
Yes, I'll do one thing. Shanti ma'am, can you just share that screen?
Yes, sir.
So I want everyone to participate.
Yes, participants, please. Yes, Pranesh sir is there. Pranesh Naik sir.
Am I the host or co-host, Sandhya ma'am, in any
Acha,
case?
I will just ask. Wait, Shanti ma'am, 1 minute.
I'll share my Excel sheet. Sneha Patil, Pranesh Naik.
Manisha ma'am, is it? Please make Shanti ma'am co-host.
See, till you don't raise your hands and you perform this, you won't be able to understand what is happening.
Jayashree, Rohit sir, Jayashree Yadav madam has given thumbs up. I think she
Okay.
want to raise her hand.
Mhm.
यादव किथे
Or it will be better, Sandhya ma'am, ki I'll directly call the names and I'll give them the password.
Okay, okay, yes sir, you can do that.
Shanti ma'am, you can start first with Snehal Patil ma'am. You can give the faculty number and the password to them. Ha. Yes. Yes. So, Snehal ma'am, you have to do the login with the name faculty11. The username will be faculty11 and your password will be that is been shared on the screen, that is abcde@12345, and where your alphabet A is capital. Next is Pranesh Naik sir.
Yes, sir.
Pranesh sir, your username will be faculty12
Okay, sir.
and your password will be same. It is abcde@12345.
A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sir.
Next, maybe Jayashree Jadhav ma'am, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is faculty 13.
Yeah, faculty 30.
13.
Okay.
Yeah. And the password will be abcde@12345, where your A is capital.
AB. Sorry, sir. ABC.
It's been shared on the screen. It is abcde
Okay.
@12345,
Okay.
where A is capital.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Next. It will be better if you'll unmute and you can tell me the name. Yes, participants. Till you don't do it on your own, this session will not be of any use then. I randomly tell the name. Yes, Meghna ma'am, are you here? Meghna ma'am, Meenakshi ma'am, Mohini ma'am, Mugdha ma'am.
Rohit, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm getting trouble in entering login ID and password. Where I need to supposed to enter the.
I'll give you the link. I'll give you the link.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yes, participants. Sandhya ma'am.
Rohit sir. Rohit sir.
What to do? Only maybe 3 participants are there who is willing to do this.
No, at least 10 how many participants you need minimum?
We have created total 200 participants. If
Okay,
everybody
okay.
wants to join, they can join. The only thing is कि बोलते हैं ना participants overlap ना कर ले. 14 दो बार कोई ना ले ले. इसके लिए personally we are asking them.
Yes, participate. हाँ, Meghna ma'am is there. Meghna ma'am ने अभी hand raise किया है.
Yes, Meghna ma'am, it will be faculty 14.
All of you, please raise your hands. Otherwise,
Password will remain the same. Just have this with you. I'll let you know where to do the login and type your password.
then Sadhana ma'am is there. Shobha madam is there.
Sadhana ma'am, your username is faculty 15, 15.
हाँ sir, Shobha ma'am.
Shobha ma'am, it will be faculty 16.
और पासवर्ड सर ये कैपिटल है क्या?
Yeah, capital password is same for all.
Same for all. Okay, okay.
Next is Mugdha ma'am.
Mom,
Sir, it's Sadhana, not Shraddha. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Sadhana.
Sadhana.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Shanti ma'am, that's it. It's not Shraddha, it is Sadhana. Sadhana.
then Mugdha ma'am has also raised her hand.
Then Mugdha ma'am, your username is faculty 17, 17.
Yes, Mamta ma'am has also raised her hand. Sadhana ma'am. Sadhana तो हो गया ना? Yes, Mamta ma'am.
Next is Mamta ma'am. Your username is faculty 18, 18.
At least
Yes,
we
Mamta.
need at least minimum of 20 faculties, then only we'll come to know the importance of this lecture. So I request other faculties also to please participate, be active in this session, because unless until
And I guarantee you will love this Moodle, how to make quiz and all.
Shubhanshi madam is there.
Shanti ma'am, Shubhanshi. Subhashine. Subhashini.
Shubhashini and Manisha madam.
Subhashini ma'am, your username is faculty 19, 19. Next is Manisha ma'am. Your username is faculty 20, 20. Yeah, Manisha ma'am. So we have till now only, yes, next is Santi Shri, SANTI. SANTI. Yes, your username ma'am is faculty 21. Next is Sarvesh Gupta sir. Sarvesh Gupta sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sarvesh sir. Your username is faculty 22.
Okay, sir.
Shanti ma'am, okay. We hope we can start the session now. I just shared the link in the chat box. You have to click on the link. And I have just posted a link on the chat box. You can click on that link. Just type the username that we have provided to you and type the password. And once you type the password and when you say continue, it will prompt first for you to change your password from the password that we have given to you. From that, you can change it to your own password. Madhu ma'am, till then you can share your screen and maybe आप वो screen दिखा सकते हो.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, Madhvi ma'am.
Maybe this is the page. Maybe you have got it when you have clicked on the link. You just have to type your username and password over here. माधवी मैम, आप भी यूजर नेम पासवर्ड टाइप करके जो स्क्रीन आएगा वो दिखा देते हैं.
So I am using my username as faculty 2 yesterday because I used faculty 2. Today also I am using the same faculty username. So I am putting my username as faculty 2, and all of you may get the forced to change your password. So please do that. I will wait till that. If you put your assigned password, it will ask you to change the password. So please do that first.
So till the end of this month, I will take the 651 morning. At least
माधवी मैम, कल जो आपने पासवर्ड चेंज करके रखा रहेगा ना, वो वाला पासवर्ड डालो.
So yesterday we started with adding resource materials to the course. Yes, I hope all of you have logged in, or otherwise I will wait for 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. What next? Ma'am?
All of you logged in the website?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we are having one existing subject as GK, right? General knowledge. The same screen is appearing to you also.
माधवी मैम,
Yes.
किसी एक को डाउट है, I'll just rectify that doubt. We'll start in 1 minute.
हाँ सर, मुझे ये डाउट है कि वो ओपन नहीं हो रहा है, तो पासवर्ड कुछ रॉन्ग दिखा रहा है.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just what was your faculty? Faculty what?
16. शोभा.
Faculty 16 or 19?
नहीं, 16.
Maybe ma'am, it is 19.
19.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Rohit, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Subhashni here. For me also, it is showing invalid password and username.
I hope
And
you have,
mine is
you have
faculty 19.
19. Okay. I hope you have entered ABCDE@12345, where A is capital.
Yes. Yeah, I did the same. A as a capital only I entered. Thrice I tried, but it shows me that invalid password.
Okay, I'll do one
Could
thing.
you please rectify it?
I'll check it in my web page. Wait.
Okay, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Sir, can you please reshare the link? Okay, you have shared. Thank you, sir.
What exactly we have to do? It is showing the dashboard and everything.
Yes, ma'am. I will tell you. See, yesterday I showed you how to upload the resource materials, right?
Yeah.
So today what we have to do is that we are going to create a quiz, and that Ivan sir, I think if I am correct, Ivan sir was asking me how to assess that assignment I allotted yesterday, right? Is he there?
Yes, I am there, but I'm traveling.
Oh, fine, no issue. Okay, you will be able to see this, na, sir?
The network comes and goes, so I'm trying to follow.
Okay, fine, no issue. So here I want to go to this subject. First, click on this subject. Yes, all the faculty can click on to that particular subject.
Which ma'am?
GK. GK is appearing on the dashboard, right?
Okay.
लेकिन मैम लॉगिन हो ही नहीं रहा, पासवर्ड और इनवैलिड बजा रहा है, यूजर नेम पासवर्ड.
Even my also faculty 13 का invalid दिखा रहा है मैम.
Rohit sir, you can allocate some other faculty number and
I hope faculty 19 the issue is solved, because I have checked in my web browser, it is working properly. Faculty 19
Faculty 13 का invalid दिखा रहा है.
Faculty what?
13.
Okay, I'll just check, ma'am. Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you should not put a space between faculty and the number.
Okay, ma'am. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
And A capital B C D E at the rate 1 2 3 4 5. Mugdha Joshi done. Yeah. Thank you.
Shobha. Ma'am.
Anyone else is facing any issue?
Invalid username और password मैम.
Or whom?
16. Faculty 16.
Faculty 17.
16. 16.
No.
I know right.
23 भी open है.
Okay, till that I will show you how that assignment will appear for the faculty member and how we have to assess that assignment. So yesterday I have allotted this assignment to the students, correct? It is showing. Yesterday's things I have not yet deleted. कल हमने पीपीटी अपलोड किया था, ये चैप्टर 1 का नोट्स अपलोड किया था, पीपीटी अपलोड किया था, वीडियो भी अपलोड किया था हमने. Yes? Just click on to that subject. Logging in complete हुआ तो please click on to that GK subject.
Anyone has any issue yet? I can help. Any other faculty is facing any issue? Please let me know. I will help.
Do we have to click on quiz on chapter 2, ma'am?
No, ma'am. No, don't do that. Don't do
Okay.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll delete that. Wait. So no quiz is appearing now, correct? Hello. Yes, all of you have joined to this subject. Hello participants.
I hope everybody have
Yes.
logged in.
So अभी आप सब
Rohit sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Rohit sir. Yeah, still I'm having the same problem. Could you please let me know what is the faculty number for Subhashini?
I'll just check it.
Because with the 19, I couldn't do it.
Ma'am, you can do it for maybe, say you can take 27.
So, okay. So 27 I will take.
27, yes.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
It
you.
is faculty 27 without any space, and password will be capital A, B, C, D, E @ 1 2 3 4.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Subhasini ma'am, don't put space between faculty and 27.
Okay, ma'am.
Shall I do it one live for you, or it's okay?
Yeah, ma'am, I'll try, ma'am.
Or Shubhashini ma'am can share the screen. We can.
All right. Done, ma'am?
Santi Shri and Sadhna More ma'am have done much.
Okay, so I hope all have joined, right? Okay. So assignment हमको check करना है तो कैसे करना चाहिए? So because assignment may consist of number of questions, maybe problems, maybe some equations, something will be there in that assignment. So we as an individual has to assess it, and then you have to put the gradings. So basically yesterday मैं assignment just upload किया था, but we have not given the grade to that particular assignment. So first I will let you know how to allocate the assignment by deciding the grades. So first I will go to activities and select assignment. Here the assignment page will appear. If you want to do the same thing, every one of you put different number. So as a faculty number, आप assignment वो number रखिए ताकि overlap नहीं होगा. You can do parallelly with me. So adding new assignment, you also are going to do the same thing what I am doing. So new assignment, go to new assignment. First what I told you, after going to GK course, I will go to back. GK course, you have to turn on this one, this button. Turn editing on button click करना है पहले आपको. Then only you will get the options of edit. Yes.
Excuse me, Madhvi ma'am. Yeah? I can see 13 online users who have logged in.
Okay, fine. So first, click on to GK course. This will appear. Yes. Please let me know all of you are getting the same page or not. Yes, Pranish sir.
Yes, ma'am. Same page.
Same page, na? So first thing is you have to turn on this button. Turning editing on button जो रहेगा, वो उसको click करना है आपको. Then only you will get this edit buttons activated. Otherwise, nothing will be there. No buttons will be there.
Done, ma'am.
Yes. So suppose I want to assign one assignment. So here, go to any one of your week choice. आपका मर्जी, आप कोई भी एक week में जाइए और वहां add activity कीजिए. Add an activity पे click कीजिए. Then you will get this window. Please respond to me. Yes, you are getting or not getting?
Yes, ma'am, getting.
So click on to assignment.
Done.
You will get the same page.
Yeah, we have.
So I am giving the assignment name because I am faculty 2. I'll write the assignment 2. Similarly, you people also put the same number.
Assignment 2, na?
Now I am putting assignment 2. You can put assignment 12, assignment 13 like that, so that same number will not reappear.
Done.
So assignment 2. So description, if you want to mention anything, you can mention. I am writing attempt all the questions. Attempt all the questions. Then display it. I am clicking on displayed so that it will display on the description course page. Yes, done.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I have to upload one file which consists of my assignment. आप कोई भी image को आप upload कर सकते हो, nothing will happen. आपके पास जो भी file रहेगा, कोई एक word file या जो भी फाइल है रहेगा वो फाइल को आप अपलोड कर सकते हो. बिकॉज दिस इज ओनली अ डेमो सेशन. I am uploading because I know that I have to teach all these things. I made it handy. So I am having one assignment one. I am clicking on that. It will get uploaded so that I'll upload this file. Now this assignment has appeared like this. कोई भी इमेज को कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट को आप अपलोड कर सकते हो. जो भी आपके पास अवेलेबल रहेगा मोबाइल पे वो अपलोड कीजिए.
Madhvi ma'am, excuse me, Mohini ma'am, is your problem solved? And Sadhana ma'am.
I hope till here all of you completed, right?
No, how to upload? I have selected the file.
हाँ, just to click on this box, ma'am.
Okay.
Add button press कीजिए. Then this window will appear.
Yeah.
It's then
done.
choose that particular file and then it will get uploaded.
Madhvi ma'am, one second. Sadhana ma'am is having some doubt. I think I'm on same page but could not find anything. And Mohini ma'am also has a doubt.
Yes, they can ask.
Mohini ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You logged in as faculty 40, no?
Yes.
Don't give space and write password capital A. I have put it in the chat box. And Sadhana ma'am, I have shared the link again for you.
No ma'am, I have logged in already. I am on the same page. बट ये सब मुझे नहीं दिख रहा है एक्चुअली.
नहीं मैम, आप जब फर्स्ट टाइम लॉगिन करते हो आपको पासवर्ड चेंज करना पड़ता है.
I have changed already. I have changed.
अच्छा, ये सब आपको नहीं दिख रहा है. माधवी मैम ने बताया होगा. एक बार मैम आप मैम से बात करो. उनको नहीं दिख रहा है.
I am on the same page where ma'am is showing, but ये जो आगे का है वो नहीं आ पा रहा है. I have मतलब एडिट बटन भी दबा दिया मैंने. हाँ, एडिट भी कर दिया.
हाँ, एडिट करने के पहले मैम आप ना यहाँ पहले आई विल शो इट अगेन. आई विल शो इट अगेन. 1 सेकेंड. यहाँ आ रहा है ना, यहाँ तक आ गए हैं ना.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल.
हाँ, सो यहाँ ना, यहाँ टर्न एडिटिंग ऑफ आ रहा है मुझे, आपको ऑन आ रहा होगा. यू प्लीज क्लिक ऑन दैट बटन.
ओके, जस्ट अ सेकंड.
मैम यूजर नेम
ओके, मुझे ऑफ ही आ रहा है मैम.
हाँ, अभी ये बटन्स अनेबल्ड है ना, एडिट बटन्स अनेबल्ड है ना आपको अभी.
या.
हाँ. नाउ यू कैन नाउ यू कैन ऐड एन एक्टिविटी टू रिसोर्स के ऊपर क्लिक कीजिएगा.
एक सेकंड मैम. ऐड एन एक्टिविटी और रिसोर्स. यस.
यू क्लिक ऑन इट. हाँ. नाउ क्लिक ऑन टू असाइनमेंट.
या.
मैम,
थैंक यू. गॉट इट.
So for simplicity, for not getting overlapped, you assign one assignment as your number. So I am writing assignment 1.
So I'll give
12 number. आपका faculty number ही दे दीजिए ताकि कोई और वो number use नहीं करेंगे.
Okay, mine is 15.
हाँ, you put assignment 15. No problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. After uploading, which button we have to click?
Yes. मैं फिर से दिखा रही हूँ आपको.
मैम.
हाँ मैम, मैं फिर से दिखा रही हूँ. सो क्लिक ऑन दिस बटन. फाइल्स के ऊपर जो बटन है ना मैम, इसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए. ये विंडो मिला है आपको?
Yes. Problem is that I can't see screen, ma'am.
My screen?
Yes, ma'am.
My screen is shared, correct?
Yes, ma'am, it is shared. Mohini ma'am, you could log in and change the password.
No, it's shared, but it's not clear. That's why.
My screen is not visible to you. Okay.
No, it is clear. I don't know. Maybe some network issue must be there.
Yes, Madhvi ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, thank you.
Mohini ma'am, is your problem solved?
No, ma'am.
What is the problem you have? You have logged in as the faculty, changed the password, no?
Okay, when I open the link, no. Wait 1 minute.
Yes.
Yes. So username, ma'am, username.
Faculty 40.
Okay. And password, ma'am.
Don't give space. Password I have
Okay.
written capital A, then small b, c, d, e,
E C D E.
at the rate
At the rate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, ma'am.
And then first time it will ask you to change the password.
Invalid logging. Please try again.
No, it must not be, there is no space between faculty and 40.
Not given, ma'am. Faculty F, not capital, no, ma'am.
No, no.
Okay.
Mukta ma'am has a problem. It's difficult to use device and do simultaneously. Yeah.
Okay. So I hope till here everyone came up to this point, correct?
Yes.
ओके सो यहाँ हमको मैंने अभी असाइनमेंट तो अपलोड किया, लेकिन उसका ग्रेडिंग कितना रखना है, मार्क्स कितना रखना है, डेट्स वगैरह yesterday itself I explained you. Submission time. So I can click on this button so that which date is convenient for me, I can keep on that particular date. So today is 18th, by default it is coming on 18th. I can keep the due date as 25th. ऐसा आप भी अपना मर्जी से जो डेट चाहिए वो डेट सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. And after that, this also I explained you yesterday. Only online text or file submission कितना चाहिए उतना रख सकते हैं, and one file is enough for one student, like that I told you. And here grade के बारे में नहीं बताई थी मैं. So here in grade, you have to put the marks, maximum marks, how many marks you want to grade that assignment. For example, here I want to keep 20. 20 marks are the maximum marks for this particular assignment. So out of the 20, you are going to grade that assignment. So here we have to keep the maximum grading marks. And then after this, you can go to save and return to the course. So the assignment will appear. All questions are compulsory, is assigned to you, assigned to the students. Yes, any problem till here?
Please repeat about the grade, madam.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Done.
So if I click on this one, this assignment thing will come. Click on to assignment. So you want to see how to the grading marks will be given, correct? Maximum grading. I'll go to this assignment. Acha, assignment 15 has appeared, sorry. So यहाँ मैडम नीचे ग्रेड का ऑप्शन मिलता है हमको. असाइनमेंट के नीचे जाओगे ना आप, गो टू असाइनमेंट, एडिट बटन दबाइए एंड देन गो टू असाइनमेंट. असाइनमेंट में आपको आफ्टर सबमिशन डेट्स you will get this grade option. Click on this grade option.
Okay, after that.
There you can keep 20 marks है तो 20 marks, 15 marks है तो 15 marks, जितना आप देना चाहते हैं उतना आप select कर सकते हो. After that, go to the bottom of the page, save and return to the course. Say I got assignment 15, assignment 12, 21, assignment 12. इतना assignments आ गया मुझे. Assignment 16, they have given. Correct. Very good. So now you have assigned assignment. Yesterday, Rohit sir submitted one assignment. So how to assess that assignment, I will show you. Okay. अभी आपने ये दे दिया बच्चों को. बच्चों को कैसा दिखता है रोहित सर ने आपको कल दिखाए थे. So to grade that assignment, I have to go to the left hand side of your screen. Grades करके एक option है. आपको दिख रहा है ना? This one. Go to that grades. Go to that grades. Yes, any difficulty? Any difficulty? Grades तक गए हो आप?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry. Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो आपको इधर आप जितना असाइनमेंट्स आपने अलोकेट किया है वो सब दिख रहा है ना? See here. मुझे तो दिख रहा है. असाइनमेंट 1 कल मैंने दिया था. टुडे असाइनमेंट 2, असाइनमेंट 12, असाइनमेंट 15, असाइनमेंट 16, असाइनमेंट 21, 14. तो ऐसा सब दिखता है हमको एज ए टीचर हमको. Now suppose we want to grade those assignments. Suppose I want to grade assignment 1, I will click on assignment 2. ऐसा आपने जो असाइनमेंट allocate किया उसी के ऊपर आप क्लिक कीजिएगा तो आपको ऐसा दिखेगा.
मैम सॉरी बट ग्रेड के ऊपर मैंने किया है ना पहला
राइट
फर्स्ट वन. तो आफ्टर दैट जस्ट अ मिनट व्हेन आई क्लिक्ड ऑन ग्रेड इट्स कमिंग दैट टाइप ना नन.
हाँ
टाइप इज कमिंग
बिकॉज आपने असाइन किया था. ग्रेड्स असाइन किया था. असाइनमेंट असाइन किया था आपने.
नो आई वांट टू क्लिक ऑन द असाइनमेंट. आई मीन
ना अभी ग्रेड्स के ऊपर क्लिक किया तो आपको ये ग्रेडर रिपोर्ट करके ऐसा दिख रहा है क्या जैसा मैंने स्क्रीन शेयर किया आपको.
नो आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट द प्रीवियस पेज.
दिस इज द ग्रेड्स वन ना मैम. ग्रेड्स के ऊपर क्लिक करेंगे तो यही आता है. सी आई विल गो टू फर्स्ट जीके देन आई विल गो टू ग्रेड्स. ग्रेड्स के ऊपर क्लिक किया. ग्रेड्स के ऊपर क्लिक किया तो ये पेज आ जाता है.
Okay, I'll try.
Now go to that particular assignment. Now I want to assess. So कितना बच्चों ने submit किया है. So here it will come view all the submissions. So I'll click on that view all submissions because yesterday Rohit sir submitted one assignment that it will show. As a student too, yesterday Rohit sir submitted this assignment. So I'll go to that one and grade. Grade करना है मुझे. So I'll click on to grade button. It will appear like this. So here assignment, it is showing one Word document it is showing. If I click on this Word document, it will get downloaded. I have to see that Word document and then I have to put the grades. Grade out of 20, how much marks I want to give, I can give that many marks. So suppose I want to grade him 18 out of 20. So I can put 18 marks and then save changes. So as a student को ये grading मिल जाता है. Rohit sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you show me that are you getting the grading for this assignment?
I'll just do the login now.
I will stop sharing so that you can share.
Yes, ma'am. What's that? You have joined us as faculty 2, ma'am.
Yes, you are student 2.
Is this screen been shared?
Yeah. Just go to grades. Now click on GK. Then go to grades. See, for assignment 1, I have given 18 marks out of 20. It is coming. It is reflecting here. And you got 90%.
Yes. Similarly, all the assignment that has been there on the screen, that is 12, 15, 16, 21, 14, and 11. These are even the faculty's name, that is faculty 12, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, and 14. So we have assigned every faculty one student. So that student have to do the login and have to submit their assignments. Then only the grade, then only the assignments will be reflected to your place. Since student 2 was only reflected to faculty 2, that's why I can only attempt that. I hope I can stop this sharing, ma'am, screen sharing.
Yes,
Madhya,
sir.
ma'am, yes.
Yes, sir. I hope my screen is shared.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we will start how to create a quiz. So again, I will go to GK. I hope Ivan sir, you got the things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now I want to create a quiz. So again, go to any one of the chapters or add an activity or resource. Click on that particular button. Then go to activities. Go to activities. Go to activities and then go to quiz. I think quiz is visible to you. When you click on to activities, yes. Yes. क्विज का बटन मिला है आपको सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Just click on that quiz.
Yes.
You will get this one. Adding a new quiz. Now again you can put some name, quiz on your number. quiz on chapter. Now I am putting chapter 1. Description. All questions are compulsory. I want to click this button and then click on timing. I'll go slow so that you also can do parallelly. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now go to timing. Go to timing. So I want to open this quiz today. So I am keeping 18th Jan and the timing is the current time it is taking as by default. If you want to change, you can change. I'll keep it. Okay, and closing date, I can enable this button so that I'll get the options. So today itself I want, or by tomorrow. Okay, fine. I'll keep up to 20th. Next, time limit. Time limit, if you want to keep 30 minutes to 60 minutes, you can keep the time limit. Now I am not keeping the time limit. If you want to keep, you can keep 30 minutes, 10 minutes, depending upon your questions, you can decide the timing. That is the one thing. And next, grade. Because it is a quiz, each question will be allocated by you. So you can decide for that particular question how many marks will be allocated. So automatically totaling होके इधर grade आता है, तो हमको separately grade assign करने का जरूरत नहीं होती है quiz में. Next, appearance देखना चाहोगे तो 1 page in 1 question ऐसा कुछ भी, and decimals आपको 2 decimals तक appearance चलेगा या 3 decimals, that also we can decide. And then save and return to the course. So हमने quiz का pattern now create किया है. We have created only quiz pattern. कौन सा डेट से चालू होगा and Thursday को खत्म होगा, इतना ही create किया हमने. Now we have to add the questions to that particular quiz, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So now how to add the questions to this particular quiz? See, there are 2 procedures. First, you can allocate the quiz and then create the questions, or you can create the questions at your own time and then allocate the quiz as per your convenient date and time. So 2 options are there. अभी तो मैं first आपको quiz कैसे allocate करना बता दिया. Now we will go and see how the quiz questions can be allocated. So for that, just click on quiz के ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए, quiz on chapter 1, या आपने जो भी क्रिएट किया है उसके ऊपर क्लिक कीजिए. तो क्विज ऑन चैप्टर आपका नंबर का ओपन हुआ है. Yes. Yes, any difficulty? Yes, ma'am. Hello, Ranesh sir.
No, ma'am, not so far.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, till here done na. So now to add the questions, just click on this right hand side topmost button, actions menu. Click on this actions menu and go to questions. Question bank के नीचे जो questions का option है, just click on that questions button.
Done, ma'am.
So you will get question bank
Yeah.
page like this.
Ma'am, please show it again. ऊपर का कौन सा बटन बोला आपने? Right side में?
हाँ, I'll go to quiz on. यहाँ ये black button है देखिए.
Yeah. Okay.
हाँ, just click on that button and go to the bottommost one, question bank and questions.
Okay.
So just click on questions. Done. Now we are going to add questions. Create new question. So I hope all have done.
Yes, ma'am.
So now first I will go to create a new question. So also show old questions. वो भी टिक कर दिया मैंने अभी फिलहाल के लिए. Create a new question. See, if you click on that create new question, you will get n number of choices here.
Yes, calculated,
Yes,
multi-choice.
many options are there. We will see one by one. So first I will start with the easiest one and then go to the little difficult like that.
Ma'am, can you please repeat where
just
you have
go
got
to
this
question
window?
bank, sir. Sir, questions के question bank के नीचे
I
questions
went
में click
there.
किया.
I have created the create new question.
हाँ, just click on that. Then you will get the options like this. I hope my screen is visible to you.
I got it. Thank you.
In that just select multiple choice. यहाँ है देखिए. Yes, select that multiple choice and click on add.
Done.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Any difficulty? Anybody is facing any difficulty? Now you write the question name. See, here we selected the option as MCQ, right? Again, MCQ means आपको ये आएगा. MCQ means MCQ ही रहेगा. उसमें question का name क्या देना है? Again, in MCQs we are having two options. One is a single correct answer and multiple correct answer. So now we are dealing with single correct answer. So I can write here MCQ only, but with single answer. And here I have to type my question. This is for my reference. MCQ with single answer is for my reference. Or otherwise students also can see that this question is an MCQ, but it is having only single answer. So for that I am giving the question name as MCQ with single answer. Now you can type any question. आपका मर्जी का कोई भी question type कीजिए with respect to your subject. So now here I am typing a general question. What is the national bird of India? Any question you can type. It's up to you. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Any question of your choice. And here, see, default mark is 1. If you want to change the default mark to 2, 3, 4, it's up to you. You can change it. But now, because it is only MCQ, I am keeping only 1 mark. Okay. So like that, you can, if you want to change, you can change. General feedback, if you want to give general feedback, you can give, or otherwise there it is optional. So I am not giving any general feedback. And see here, one or multiple answers. So I am selecting here, the same question can be changed to multiple answers or one answer. Because now I chosen it to be only one answer correct, I am taking selecting one answer only. Now, if you want to shuffle the choices, you can select this button, or otherwise you can keep it as it is. Again, number of choices. Number of choices जो भी आप options देते हो, वो कैपिटल ABC में डिस्प्ले होना है या स्मॉल ABC में डिस्प्ले होना है, 1 2 3 में डिस्प्ले होना है, इट्स अप टू यू. यू कैन सेलेक्ट एनीथिंग. नाउ आई एम सेलेक्टिंग कैपिटल ABC. And now I have to type the answers for that question. So the answer, basically, what is the national bird of India? I hope it is peacock. Peacock is the right answer. So I will write the correct answer and I will select the percentage. The percentage is 100%. So it is not showing it here. I'll go to topmost. Now it is 100%. So I'll select for right answer, because peacock is the right answer, I am selecting 100%. And for the rest of the answers, because the single answer is correct, I'll keep this for 100%. And rest of the answers, I can type anything which is a wrong answer. So I'll select grade none. The right answer grade should be 100% and the wrong answer should be none. So here also grade is none. And next, if I want to type some sparrow, none. So like that, any number of choices you want to give, you can give fourth choice, fifth choice also if you want to give, or 7 choices you can give, any number of choices you can give. And go to save changes. Save changes. So the question is created like this, but you don't know how this question looks like. I will wait till you complete that question. I hope you completed the question.
Yes.
See, now we don't know how that question looks like for a student. So if we want to see the preview of this question, just click on this edit button, go to preview. So this is the question formation. It is showing what is the national bird of India. Since I selected capital ABC, display of options, it is showing capital ABC. Sorry?
एडिट बटन वापस से बताइए.
हाँ, श्योर. सी, आपका ये क्वेश्चन के बाजू में ये एक्शंस के नीचे रहेगा मैम.
ओके.
एक्शंस के नीचे, इफ यू क्लिक ऑन दैट एडिट बटन, प्रीव्यू में जाइए. द क्वेश्चन विल बी प्रीव्यूड, हाउ इट विल अपीयर, एंड यू कैन टेस्ट वेदर आपने जो आंसर दिया वो करेक्ट दिया या नहीं दिया, वो भी आप चेक कर सकते हो. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज पीकॉक. So first I'll select the wrong answer. Sparrow is the wrong answer. So I'll submit and finish. It should display that your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is peacock. So again, if I want to select the right answer, I can select the right answer, submit and finish. In that way, you can check whether you have allocated the right answer or not. Then close preview. Done. Yes, madam. Completed. Please let me know when you complete the thing. Yes, ma'am, completed.
और मेरा क्वेश्चन ही नहीं नजर आ रहा है मुझे. I can't see my question. यहाँ पे फैकल्टी
सेव नहीं किया आपने?
किया मैम, किया.
सेव किया तो फिर आपको मिलेगा इधर सेम क्रिएट ए न्यू क्वेश्चन के नीचे फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऐड हो जाएगा. ऐसा कोई बात नहीं, टेंशन मत लीजिए, अभी फिर से दूसरा क्वेश्चन क्रिएट करेंगे, वो आ जाएगा.
ओके, यहाँ पर फैकल्टी 2, 30, 16 सबका दिख रहा है, 15 इज नॉट देयर.
ओके फाइन, नो इशू, नो इशू. आपने दूसरा वीक में किया होगा, ऐसा भी हो सकता है.
माइट बी, या
हाँ,
मैं वापस से कर लेती हूँ.
हाँ, आप नेक्स्ट कोई दूसरा वीक ले लीजिए, नहीं तो आप न्यू क्विज क्रिएट कीजिए, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. और अदरवाइज डायरेक्टली यू कैन गो टू दैट बटन एंड देन स्टार्ट क्विज क्रिएटिंग न्यू क्वेश्चंस. क्विज ऐसे एलोकेट करना मैं बताती हूँ आपको बाद में भी. यस, कैन आई स्टार्ट मैम? हेलो.
यस मैम.
तो आप मैम डायरेक्टली जीके में जाइए. जीके में जाके यहाँ क्लिक करोगे ना, मोर करके आता है मैडम. वहां क्लिक करोगे तो भी आप डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन बैंक क्वेश्चंस में जा सकते हो.
ओके ओके.
तो नाउ
आई एम करेक्ट.
हाँ, सी, हाँ, नाउ आई कैन सी.
आई एम क्रिएटिंग न्यू वन.
हाँ, ओके फाइन. Only faculty 30 and faculty 16 have created, not all. Okay, no problem. So now you can try next question option. So again click on create new question. Create new question. Again you will get the options, what type of question you want. You can select true or false. You can select true or false, or otherwise you go to multiple choice question itself. We'll see multiple choice question only. Then go to add. Then question name, I can write MCQ with multiple answers. Now here I'll type the question, any random question, it's up to you. So for just easy understanding, I am writing, which of the following is divisible by 2? So default mark, I am keeping 1. So these are optionals, no problem. Now the right answer. Suppose I am giving the answer as 4. 4 is divisible by 2. So I can select 100%. Next, second choice. Suppose if I give 16, again 16 is divisible by 2. Again I have to give, see, if one single answer is correct, I can select 100%. Here I want to keep 3 correct answers. So if 3 correct answers I am keeping, I have to divide that 100 into divided by 3. So each answer should be dedicated to 33.33%. So I have to select 33.33% for each correct answer. For each correct answer, I have to select this way. So first answer is 4, which is divisible by 2. So I am allocating 33.33 grade for that. Again, second option 16 is also divisible by 2. So I am allocating 33.33 for this particular answer. Again, third option I am giving 18. 18 is also divisible by 2. Again, I have to grade this right answer as 33.33. Suppose if I go to the fourth choice, which is a wrong answer, here I cannot connect, select 33.33 because here the answer is wrong answer. Here I have to select minus 33.33 because it is the wrong answer. See, if all the three can be selected, the student is going to get 1 mark. And if he select the last one, second one and first one, then he will get only 66.66 marks. It is like that. So usually बच्चे क्या करता है, multiple answers correct मतलब सब options को select कर देते हैं. So सब option select करेंगे तो उनको 33.33, 33.33 and 33.33 1 हो जाता है. लेकिन fourth option गलत है, वो fourth option भी वो लोग ने select किया है, उसकी वजह से 33.33 माइनस होना चाहिए. इसके लिए हम लोग रॉन्ग आंसर के लिए माइनस 33.33 सेलेक्ट कर रहे हैं. यस, यस. Yes, any difficulty in doing this? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, please give me the feedback so that I can move on further.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ugda ma'am, Shobha ma'am. Sneha ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Go to save
Yes,
changes, ma'am. Just click on save changes. मैंने इधर ये सेलेक्ट नहीं किया. सेव हुआ है? यस. Yes, ma'am. Any problem?
No, ma'am. हो गया.
Okay. So you want to preview, you can preview by clicking on this edit button and you can see the preview. Now I am not going for each and every question. आप लोग बाद में भी देख सकते हो, ये saved ही है. Okay. So suppose if I click on all, submit and finish. See, the correct answers are only 3. My answer was partially correct. तो इसलिए मुझे 0.66 से मिला है. Like that. हम लोग भी ट्राई करके देख सकते हैं as a teacher. Can we move on to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll go to true and false. True or false. So go to true or false. It is there in the bottom. Just click on true or false. Easiest option. Add. Question name, true or false. Any question up to your choice. The sun rises in the east. So here I'll get only false or true. So the correct answer is true. I can select a true and just go for save changes. That's it. Select the right answer. If your sentence is false, you select false. If your sentence is right, you can select true and then go to save changes. The question will appear as true or false. You want to preview, you can preview. Select one, sun rises in the east. If I select false and submit, the answer is correct. The correct answer is true.
Yes, sir. Done it.
So actually एक ऑप्शन ये भी है, आंसर उन लोग को इमीडिएटली दिखना चाहिए या नहीं दिखना चाहिए, हम क्विज सेटिंग्स में चेंज कर सकते हैं. That I will show you at the end of the session. Okay. So now we will go to one more new pattern of that question. Create a new question. Now we will start with match the following. Select match the following, matching. Select matching and go to add. Question name matching I can write. Then here, because school teachers, you people are familiar with this matching questions, I'll just try something. So I'll write match the persons with their profession is the question. That is the question. Mark, default mark 1 mark. If you want to keep 3 marks, 3 marks also will be possible. And now I'll go to the first question. I am giving first question as Sachin Tendulkar. The correct answer is cricketer. The second question I keep Lata Mangeshkar. The answer is singer. Third option I can go for Amir Khan. Profession is actor. If you want to give more options, you can go for those more things. For example, for the demo purpose, I am giving only 3. Then save changes. So question will appear on matching. I'll wait. You people will complete and let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
You can preview the question. It will look like this. See, match the persons with their profession is the question. Here options are Amir Khan, Lata Mangeshkar and Sachin Tendulkar. I have to choose the profession. So here Amir Khan, if I keep singer, Lata Mangeshkar actor, Sachin Tendulkar cricketer, then I'll get my two options are wrong, correct? So submit and finish. I can test the score. So I got only 1 mark because I kept the marks 3 marks because I have given 3 options. I allocated 3 marks. तो 3 में से 2 गलत हो गया तो मुझे खाली 1 mark मिला है. So suppose if I want to start it again, I can do it. Now if I do it correctly, I should get 3 marks. Submit and finish. So 3 out of 3. Now, like this, you can see the preview. To check whether you have allocated the right answers or not, you can see the preview. Yes? Any difficulty?
No, ma'am.
So can we move on to the next one? Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Finish, sir. Next, create new question. So now we will go with my select the missing words. Matching के वहाँ ये नीचे रहेगा. Select the missing words. Select the missing words. You can click on select missing words and then add. Select missing words and add. Now here, this is where this question type is very much useful for language teachers because they can give the prepositions and articles missing words and the students can select that missing words. So question name, I can write missing words. Name, question, I have to type the question. So here the difference between the normal text question and this missing words question, the format is little different. So here first, for example, my question is the first month of the year is my question. The first month of the year is. Now I want to keep this word as missing. So here I'll put square brackets. My missing word is 1. So I'll keep 1 and then square brackets close. So second word के लिए 2 square brackets करना है. Third word के लिए 4 ऐसा हम लोग add करते जाना है. So the first month of the year is missing. So that missing word I am keeping it as first word. And next, suppose I want to write what is the last word of last day of the week. So the last day of the week is. So here also I can keep the missing word as 2, like this. Yes, done.
Madhum, there is one question.
Yes.
That does each bracket have to be a square bracket?
Yes, yes. Both are square brackets only. Double square brackets. They are double square brackets. Yes, completed. Anything you can write, any question now of your choice you can write. Just give that missing word as number 1 with square brackets, and the second missing word should be second 2 with double square brackets. Is completed, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
See, this is one group. Suppose usually हम लोग categorize करते हैं कुछ bunch of missing words. Suppose prepositions आप separate किया and articles separate किया, ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं. Group A में prepositions missing words दिया and group B में articles missing देना है, वैसा भी possible है. So यहाँ मैंने month and year group A के नीचे दिया है, for example. Now in the next group I want to keep fruits and flowers, suppose like that. तो यहां मैं ऐसा लिखती हूँ, नेम द फ्रूट, नेम वन फ्रूट, नेम द फ्रूट, नेम द फ्रूट, नेम द फ्रूट, दैट्स इट. वॉट एवर फ्रूट दे कैन, ठीक है, मैं कुछ स्पेसिफिकली लिखना चाहिए. सो नेम द फ्रूट विच इज येलो इन कलर, or I can say green in color. This is green. The fruit which is green. Second, right? The fruit which is green. So this is the third one. That's it. Just for telling you people, group 2 is also possible. I am keeping this. Now here, to select the answers, here choice 1. What is the answer? Here the right answer, the first month of the year is January. So I can write here January and I will select shuffle. And second option, Sunday. Then third option is green, no? The fruit which is green. So I can write banana. I can write mango. I can write anything else, chiku. And here I have to select, this is of group B. The fruits comes under group B, and the January and Sunday will be grouped under group A. Like that I am selecting. Suppose I want to give more options under group A, I can write December and select group A. So this January, Sunday and December will be available for that missing word. तो 3 words उन लोग को मिलेगा choose करने के लिए missing words के लिए. It is like that. And I can save the changes. आपको समझ में आया है मैं क्या बताया? फर्स्ट आंसर करेक्ट आंसर लिखना है, सेकंड आंसर भी करेक्ट आंसर लिखना है एंड थर्ड आंसर भी करेक्ट टी लिखना है. सो हमारा इधर जो क्वेश्चंस दिया है वो थ्री मिसिंग वर्ड्स है. सो वो 3 मिसिंग वर्ड्स फर्स्ट हम लोग करेक्ट आंसर्स लिखना है. आफ्टर दैट 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10 आप कितना भी एक्स्ट्रा वर्ड्स ऐड करते जा सकते हो for each group. So here मैंने first missing word and second missing word comes under group A and third missing word comes under group B. ऐसा मैंने select किया है मेरे मर्जी से. तो under group B I am giving 3 options. Under group A I am giving 3 options. If I want to add more options I can add by clicking on blanks for 3 more choices. वो भी appear होगा, तभी मैं और भी add कर सकती हूँ. Like that. First we have to write the choice correct answer. चॉइस 1 का करेक्ट आंसर क्या है वो लिखना है, 2 का 2 में लिखना है, 3 का 3 में लिखना है. आफ्टर दैट आंसर्स नहीं रहेगा. सपोज 4th 5th 6th मिसिंग वर्ड्स हमने नहीं दिया, वहां हम ऑप्शंस दे सकते हैं. अगर 4th भी आप मिसिंग वर्ड दिया है क्वेश्चन में, तो वो 4th का करेक्ट आंसर इधर लिखना होगा, एंड देन यू कैन गोइंग ऑन एडिंग द एक्स्ट्रा ऑप्शंस. So any doubt in this page?
No, ma'am.
So then go to save changes. And see the question how it will appear. The first month of the year, here the options are only 3 because I grouped this answer under A. So A group के लिए only 3 options दिया मैंने, इसके लिए वो 3 options ही दिख रहा है इधर. So I can select any one, and here also only 3 options, and here the fruit which is green, only 3 options I give: banana, chico and mango. So under B group it is coming only 3 options. तो आपको डाउट आया होगा हम लोग ने 5-6 ऑप्शंस दिया, तो 5-6 ऑप्शंस एक ही मिसिंग वर्ड के लिए क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? बिकॉज मैंने ग्रुपिंग किया है उनको सेपरेट. इसके लिए जो ग्रुपिंग करते हैं वो ग्रुपिंग वाला सेपरेट सेट वहां अवेलेबल आता है. I hope you are doing it without any problem. Yes, any problem?
हो गया मैम.
Missing words, anybody tried?
Yes, ma'am. I have tried, ma'am.
No problem, na ma'am.
No, ma'am. No problem.
Okay. So others, are you facing any difficulty in this missing words? Hello? Okay, we'll go to the next one. Or what to do?
We'll stop for today.
Okay.
We'll show them tomorrow. The remaining quizzes, different types.
We'll continue tomorrow.
Yes, maybe today they can practice these questions.
Okay, okay. Okay then. Ma'am,
Okay,
what is
thank
your,
you.
what is the response like? Are you following me or any difficulty?
Following, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So now can I stop sharing?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Madhvi ma'am and Rohit sir, for this wonderful session on how to create a quiz or exam in Moodle. And thank you all the
Actually,
participants.
thank you, ma'am.
Tomorrow
For-
also we'll be using the same link with same username and password.
Okay, sir.